Good day, everybody. This is Eric here with another Black History Moment video on this beautiful Thursday. A little light wind in the 70s today at the end of February. So just do this quick video for Black History Moment for today, which is February 26th. So this is Black History Moment video 26. And once I finish, we'll step outside for a minute, enjoy the beautiful weather. Maybe we'll take a walk in the neighborhood. And do this before the rain comes in on Thursday afternoon. All right, so if you're in Charlotte, please just get outside, breathe a little bit. If you can take your lunch outside. Anywhere else it's sunny. The eastern part of the country is having beautiful weather right now. So just keep that in mind and take a little, maybe just look at a 5-minute mental health workout. All right, so let's dive in. Last night, I went to the Carolinas LGBT Chamber of Commerce and met one of the descendants of Nat Turner's. I knew about Nat Turner's Revolt in school and things like that. I thought I did a video about that, but I can't remember. And I looked at all my videos and couldn't see. I thought I did a video, but maybe I didn't do a video, so I'm doing it now. So I'm spotlighting on Nat Turner's Revolt today. It's one of the biggest, worst things in the history. So let's dive in. So on the evening of August 21st through 22nd, 1831, an enslaved preacher and self-styled prophet named Nat Turner launched the most deadly slave revolt in the history of the United States. Over the course of a day in Southampton County, Turner and his allies killed 55 white men, women, and children as the rebels made their way towards Jerusalem, which is called now Cortland. Less than 24 hours after the revolt began, the rebels encountered organized resistance and were defeated in an encounter at James Parker's farm. Following this setback, Turner and other rebels scrambled to reassemble their forces. The next day, a series of defeats led to the effective end of the revolt. White people quickly and brutally reasserted their control over Southampton County, killing roughly 36 black people without trials. Within a few days of the revolt, white leaders in Southampton became increasingly confident that the revolt had been suppressed, and worked to limit the extra-legal killing of black people. Instead, white leaders made sure that the remaining suspected rebels were tried, which also meant that white enslavers would receive compensation from the state for condemned enslaved people. Trials began on August 31st, 1831, and the majority were completed within a month. Ultimately, 30 slaves and 1 free black man were condemned to death. Of these, 19 were executed and 12 had their sentences commuted by Governor John Floyd. Turner himself eluded capture throughout September and into October, when 2 enslaved men spotted him close to where the revolt began. Once detected, Turner was forced to move and was unable to elude the renewed manhunt. He was captured on August 30th. While in jail awaiting trial, Turner spoke freely about the revolt. Local lawyer Thomas R. Gray approached Turner with a plan to take down his confessions. The Confessions of Nat Turner were published within weeks of Turner's execution on November 11, 1831. and remains as an important source for historians. The revolt had important ramifications outside of Southampton, as southern communities feared additional revolts. In Richmond, Thomas Jefferson Randolph, the grandson of Thomas Jefferson, tried but failed to convince the General Assembly to enact a plan that would put the state on a path towards the gradual emancipation. Abolitionists remembered the revolt as an important example of both enslaved people's hatred for the system of slavery and their bravery. The cultural legacy of the revolt is still vibrant, and the revolt remains the clearest example of overt resistance in the United States to the system of slavery. This information that I gathered for today's Black History Spotlight is from the encyclopediavirginia.org. And I'll put this link in the description so you can see other information about Nat Turner's revolt. And I do appreciate the conversation I had with his descendant last night, and it gave me some information to think about and its history. And granted, a lot of people don't want to talk about slavery. They don't. But at the end of this video, I will remind you, even slavery is part of Black history. And of course, Black history is American history. And again, I remind you, beautiful day in Charlotte. Go out, breathe in some fresh air, and we'll see you on the next Black History Moment. Have a good day.